Hey everybody, Garrett Burrow here with Annuity Producers. Just wanted to take a couple minutes today to talk to you all about MYGAs, Multi Year Guaranteed Annuities. MYGAs are a great way to start the annuity conversation with your prospects because there's not a lot of moving parts, they're very easy to understand, and they're very easy to explain. Also, if you're a new agent and you want to break into the annuity space, MYGAs are a great way to do so for the very same reasons. Easy to understand, not a lot of moving parts, easy to explain. What is a MYGA? Multi-year guaranteed annuity. So as the name suggests, there's a guaranteed rate of return over a particular period of time, right? Very simple. You might have 6% over 3 years, right? You might have 5% over 7 years. Each year, the interest is credited. Usually it's compounded. Some carriers offer simple interest. And so there are a lot of features of MYGAs that when we're having the conversation that we need to keep in mind. For example, the 59.5 rule still applies, right? The IRS is still going to look at this as though it is any other type of retirement account. So if you have a younger prospect, you want to make sure that they're aware of that any withdrawals could be subject to an IRS tax penalty. Barring that, for clients that are a little bit older, that have a conservative risk tolerance, that like the guaranteed feature, what you see is what you get. There's not going to be a fluctuation. If I tell you 6% guaranteed over 3 years, it's not going to be a penny more. It's not going to be a penny less. Other features that we need to consider are what is their legacy need, death benefit. Some MYGAs offer simply the accumulation value as the death benefit. Some have an MVA applied or only offer the surrender value. Some MYGAs have the opportunity to buy up to the accumulation value with a charge, but that reduces the overall rate of return. So these are things as an annuity producer that you need to be mindful of and talking with your client, but also to have that product knowledge, to do your homework and understand the different features. So we've already covered the death benefit. The liquidity features are something else that's extremely important to take into consideration as well. Some MYGAs allow you to take the interest that you've earned on a penalty-free basis. Some have no access at all. For a client that needs access to those funds that has liquidity concerns, that might not be the right fit. But you'll also come across clients who say, no, I'm not planning on touching the money for 3, 5, 7, 10 years anyway. Let's lock it up and get the best rate we possibly can. Some MYGAs have the opportunity to access up to 5 or 10% of the contract value, which then you have to be careful, of course, to let your clients know that could dip into the principal balance. Other things to consider, your client's time horizon. What length are they looking to utilize, right? MYGAs typically start, you'll find some 1 and 2 year MYGAs, and there's some merit to those. But usually right around 3 years and up through about 10 years is the sweet spot that you're looking at when you're talking to your prospects about MYGAs. One easy way to describe them, just be careful when you do this because these are not bank products and they're not bank CDs, but they do have similarities. A lot of prospects are going to be very well versed or at least understand what CDs are. So you can tell them, well, this is similar to your bank CD, except it has some features that bank CDs don't. Typically speaking, MYGA rates are going to be higher than what your CD rates are. So if you're in an interest rate environment with CDs where 5.5% is your top line, you might see MYGAs with 5.8, 5.96% and up. So that's another a key feature to keep in mind when speaking with your clients. Additionally, with a bank CD, your client is going to get a 1099 every single year for that interest that he or she has earned. With an annuity, you get that tax deferral, meaning that 1099 is not going to come. You don't pay a dime in taxes on any of the growth that you earn in a MYGA until you access it in the form of income. With a bank CD, whether you touch it or not, you're going to get that 1099. So that's something that's important to consider. So again, just to wrap up, MYGAs, multi-year guaranteed annuities. Great for conservative investors, in particular, who are going to be 59.5 when the MYGA comes to its maturity date. We're looking at yield to surrender. We're looking at liquidity features and level of access. We're looking at your client's time horizon and what their goals are, right? It's a no muss, no fuss alternative to bank CDs, which is a popular investment tool for a lot of the aging population who understand it. And it's an easy way to position that sale is simply to say, if you're familiar with bank CDs, these are similar but different. It's an insurance product, not a bank product, but it has some unique features that tend to trump what the bank CDs can offer you. So hope that's helpful, and wish you all the best. Look forward to talking to y'all soon. Take care. Garrett Burrow with Annuity Producers. Take care.